Oh, I see. Because you and Joey, sir, have the same first three letters.
I just know I'm ahead
You're
of
basically saying you're
Athen
the same person.
Something like that.
here.
Oh, we already deleted the timing board, huh? Didn't want to take any risks.
Athen.
The timing board's like
You guys can go to any of the other VCs.
Hooray!
I don't really care which
Who do
one.
the young people choose their leader?
Wait,
NBA young boy.
guys, is this not the timing board right here?
That little boy.
Blair was like one different VCs. Dude, this is
Welcome, Clone. Welcome, Spooky. Welcome, Finical. Welcome. No, Trooper. I tried that. No. No, you're racing.
Clone, I think Joel said he was going to commentate.
Oh, well, I don't want Joel in here, so. Clone, you can go to the media VC. Joel's not racing.
Joel being cute.
You can bring him to the media VC if you
look at
want.
the
Hello, clone. It's been a while, huh? How do you think this is gonna pan out? I mean, we have Rox in the front, who's down to be fast in the first 2 seasons. Weechess, who's trying to certify his place, and just like a lot of veterans in this field, to be honest with you. Decided by slowdowns. I would agree. It depends on how consistent you can be. That's what's gonna determine if you win or lose. It's not off pure pace. And I'm gonna be AFK because I currently have bacon being made, and I don't want to burn it. I don't want it to be too crunchy. Yeah, shut up. Okay, I'm back for another minute before I have to go get it off. As I believe we're going this time. Yep, we're going this time. Coming to the research zone, and Rox is gone. Everyone's staying single file for the most part. Pyos out of the line gets a really bad start. Joey trying to take advantage on the outside. And CC looking on the inside of Merlo going into turn 1. Oh, there's a big sack up his meeting. Gets into the back of CC. CC sends Joey's sir in return as CC's around into the wall. Big wreck into turn 2. A big wreck into turn 2 as everyone sent it in, and yep, they caught the caution. I mean, oh no, that was a slowdown? I'm so confused what just happened. I'm so lost. What even just happened? Okay, me. and I'll be right back again. Clone, you'll be unbanned when the server restarts. Oh, so fill me in on what's happening. Oh, they having a free for all? Oh, on. Alright, fill me in, Clone. Fill me in. Oh, nice one. Alright, we're back. I think we're back. Okay, we are back. Let me do what I wasn't able to this time and go through the field. Pole position, we have Rocks. We all know him, one of the fastest drivers ever in PSCC, maybe in the whole community. Are they racing? No, they're not. Okay, sorry. Second, we got Weechess, mostly known for an RGC, decently fast driver, very consistent. We'll see if he can challenge Rocks. Behind that, we have Slick, who had a great season last season. Well, what was last season. Always in the front pack, always consistent. We have Pios, a rookie. It's getting pretty well known now for having pace, putting in the work, the hours. And we're going this time, so we're not going to be able to complete it. Okay, that's cool. As we get the green light again, our America. Pios with another bad start, getting sent through wide by Merlos. It's their 3x3 entering turn 1 for the 4th place. I'm Eden, sorry. And again, someone gets shoved wide, which this time Merlo, sending 3 people off, one of them being Athen. I really need to stop Eden. Hold on, give me a sec. As they run down the backstretch, Rock still in the lead. Weechess following. As a single follow out for the most part in the lead pack, but Meaton going on the pass for the pass on Crest, and he gets it done. Just going back to CC where all the battling really is happening. Citrafari on the inside of Athen pushes Athen wide into the sand into the slowdown penalty. Officials probably gonna look into that. Citrafari goes on the inside of CC. CC going very wide, getting pressured by Aiden now. Let's go into the carousel. They go off the exit. CC gets a good run off that turn as he hits a bump. Okay. Look, Citrafari just with a better run than CC. As we go back for the lead, Rock's losing the lead to Weechess after going wide into the corner. Slick pressuring him into the last turn. Slick on the inside of Rock, sends it in on his door. As Pios is now getting into the mix right behind Rocks, deciding to foul him behind Rocks, push him. So unreliable. It's now Slick under pressure from Pios. Pios on the outside of Slick. Slick more confident on the brakes. As he gets the lead for his split second, Pios with a switchback. Now he has the inside for turn 2. Trying to make it stick. Slick somehow keeping it around the outside on turn 2. Side drive them down the back straight. As this is just making them lose more time to Rocks and Weechess. As here they come into a big braking zone. Who's more confident? Both break at the same time. Slick has the inside, has the advantage. And he a little bit of elbowing, but gets to move the stick. As this is just bringing in Crest. Crest is gaining heaps of time as Slick makes another mistake. Pios goes on the outside. Pios gets forced into the sand, has to back out. The guys behind that were just catching. Meeting the sides. Crest isn't fast enough. Trying to get the move down in the carousel. And he does. What a move by Meeting. As there's not much going on at the moment, Weechess starting to pull the gap from Rocks a little bit. That 30 years starting to come into effect. Slick catching back up the rock still, and Pios right behind, not giving any space to breathe. As Meat and Citrifari look like to be... Meat and its Crest, sorry, wrong person. Seem to be working together to try to catch. As Crest going on the inside, saying whatever to the whatever alliance they had, pushing me in onto the grass. I'm being surely not going to be happy about that, as Crest gets a 1 out of 3. Well deserved. All that, bringing Athen, who I didn't get to talk about post race, puts a lot of practice in to these races to try to get the best out of his car, best out of his setup. Pressure and beating now. Into the heavy braking zone. Citri sees the chance, goes on the inside of Athen, gets it done on the inside of Meat, and can't quite get the nose there though. This is Meat and now having to hold off, makes a mistake, goes wide, Citri's through, Athen's through, and Meat and's just having bad lat. As Athen and Citri, who started, what was it? They started near the back, if I'm not wrong. They're starting to make their way through the field. That's what's Athen gonna do here. Is he gonna push? Is he gonna go for overtake? He goes onto the inside of Citri. Who's the braver on the brakes? Citri looks to be braver on the brakes, pinching Athen to that inside. Athen has none of it. Is what's happening to Crest. Oh, it just messes up the battle. What a guy. Where are you looking right now, Club? Are you looking at Slick? Because Pios has had enough of Slick. I'm looking onto inside in turn 1. Slick doesn't quite get clear on that outside. Pios still there, side draft, and Slick way more confident on the brakes to turn 2. Can he get it done? No, we can't. Pios door banging him to try to keep Slick from getting the advantage, but Slick somehow still keeps the nose in there, side drafting Pios back into the heavy braking zone. Slick way more confident on the brakes than Pios. He has way better brakes than Pios at the moment. As he gets it stopped, gets it turn. He sacrifices the exit. Pios gets that switchback. Pios around that outside. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. That's his job done. As Slick pushes Pios, roughing him up. Oh no, Slick. Pios gave you respect. Did you do that to him? Slick just muscling his way back by Pios. Pios shouldn't be happy about that. Should probably give him the same back. In Rox's... And Weech has ran away with the lead. He's won the race, basically. I don't even know what to say. Season 1 champ. Yeah, Kobe is the season... I'm not just... Rox is the season 1 champ. As if you could go back to Crest and Colby right now. There's a big battle going on back here. With Athen, who dropped back because of penalties. Colby right on Crest's bumper. This is a big overtaking opportunity coming into turn 1. What's he gonna do? Does he stay behind? Does he dive bomb? Nope. Kobe decides to play it safe, breaks early, Aiden goes wide, Kobe trying to capitalize, he can't quite get there. That's going to bring Athen around the outside of Kobe before the turn. Almost like an F1 pass. I don't know what these guys are doing. Aiden goes wide this time, loses all his positions. As now Crest is the leader of this pack, as CC's on the grass, think he's complaining to the officials still. Ben Eugene here. So there's a lot going on in this mid-pack field right now at the moment. What's up, Cyber?
Yo,
Good.
how we doing?
We doing good.
I can't get in the game.
Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Move me in like approximately 10 seconds, Clown. We'll be back in. Okay. Well, I'm back. They should let you in now, Cyber.
Alright, we good?
Oh my god, Colby! What is he doing?
Big cell. Big.
As I think we have a battle for third here. Yes, we do. It's still Pios and Slick right next to each other. Pios not able to get by Slick, as Slick is playing dirty at the moment.
Oh, Bios went wide!
Pios well wide, well off the line, in the dirty air, couldn't get the cart to turn. As they're actually catching Weechess at the moment. Weechess still in a like 5-second gap, somehow. As these two, Slick and Pios, should just put their differences aside and start to work together. Because if they don't, Rox is also lurking in the back.
I feel like it's very easy to go off wide at this track here, so even if you're battling, you're going to lose more time than you think.
Yep.
Oh,
there's
but
always
Slick.
that threat of that slowdown.
Look at Slick, though. He's gotten away from Pios, and he's making up time. Weechess has got to be sweating now.
Yeah, Weechess probably on a lower tire pressure. Let me go confirm. No, he's actually on a 5 estimated, and Slick is on a... I hate scrolling through these. On a 6 estimate, so Slick, with that higher tire pressure, with that long run...
Why don't you just press the leaderboard to...
You can do that? Oh my god. I've been pressing Z and C this entire time.
you can click the leaderboard to get to someone.
Well, that makes my life easy.
It's like, you know, the weatherman, he's like, he realizes that he has a touchscreen on his little, like, board there. It's basically what it feels like.
Yeah. Oh, Slick, big mistake into the CC. All that time he just gained his Weechess is starting to slip away.
I guess something to bring up here on these road courses, it's really, really easy to make a mistake here and lose. And if you make a mistake, like, maybe if you make a mistake on an oval, you can rectify that. But on a road course, you're probably... I think the mistake is just more amplified here. I think the name of the game here is just not if you're fast, if you're very fast, if you're not consistent, you are not winning.
Agreed, because on those ovals, you have a wall that's stopping you. There's nothing stopping you here. You're just gonna fly off the track.
Yeah, and basically, as long as you can just hit your marks here, you'll be able just to get by everybody's trouble right here. As actually, I think we have a huge line, and with Aiden leading the pack here, it's going to be a battle for 6. We got 4 cars strong battling, but VK with the mistake.
Ooh.
And hitting
This has been a real big hot zone as Colby makes another mistake in turn 2. That hasn't been his corner this entire day as Athen and Colby side by side in this heavy braking zone.
And I like VK's decision to just let Athen go. He knows that Athen... Oh, wait, as I say that, I was going to say Athen was the faster driver out of the two, but goes wide there, and VK's right back up on his inside. And going to get the position back, but not without a little contact.
Yep, and a little bit of elbows out needed there as Colby goes wide into the CC. Athen able to get by. Might even lose it to Black Mamba. Yes, he does.
Yeah, Black Mamba, you can, and that's something that you can see here with our previous talk about being consistent. You can just see the 48 able to avoid all the corner cut penalties and just able to get through while these other guys are struggling. And while we were going through that, Sister Far overtook Aiden and is now running away in 6th, I believe. Right now, sorry. Yep, sorry about that. But right now, Weechess is our leader, has not made a bad mistake right now, is on 30% fuel. I'm not sure what the fuel run is, but Road America is a big track. I assume he's going to be coming down pit road in 1 or 2 laps.
I believe so too, as we do have already 1 pit stopper, which I believe is Chris and Manta. And these guys pitted, try to get that two-stop strategy? Yeah, two-stop strategy. We'll have to see if it works.
I'm not sure if that's gonna work without a caution. I mean, this track is just so long. Maybe with the tire fall off, maybe it's worse than I think. But I just don't see a world where Manso and Cress are just gonna catch up. I think Sup is just slow. Never mind. He's just all the way back here.
Yeah.
And pointed out by Clone here, one of our the production, bringing you this image that you see here. See, Rox has gotten by Pios. Pios has been falling off a cliff ever since her battle with Slick Bill Byron.
Pios is on an estimated 4, so he was ran a qualifying setup basically for the race, and you've seen what happens when you do that, falling off. Meaton's even starting to catch Pios.
Yeah, and when these tires fall off, I feel like on an oval it's just easier to adjust, but when you're in a NASCAR and you're just trying to navigate your way through these twisting left and right turns, it's just really difficult to adjust for each turn, because one mistake and you're going to be flying off the track. And here we go. Now Pios is coming down pit road. The 41 has decided that she has not been, or she's worn her tires way too much here.
Yeah, but this isn't good for Pios at all, because they can't make the end of this run.
Yeah, that's 17 to go. Well, that's gonna be
Citrafari follows Pios in. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I guess not. Was he trying to fake pit road or something? I'm not too sure.
Kinda hard to fake pit road when they split up like that. But
I mean, Citrafari is a bit of an interesting figure here at PSCC.
Very interesting indeed.
Oh, so it looks like VK and Meaton have come down pit road as well. VK, we got a little bit of team radio there. He is not liking the server lag that is going down right now as he gets his way into his pit box. That might have been why he has not been doing so well these turns here. Look at Meaton and Sup NASCAR coming right out together. Oh, contact there. And Sup NASCAR's not gonna like that.
Not at all. I think we should look back at Slick Bill Byron on Weechess's bumper. Took not even one lap, a half a lap to catch that 1.3 seconds.
But they have to pit soon. Weechess is on 15% fuel, and Slick is not far behind at 18%. The question is whether if they just go one more lap, but I feel like you pit now if you're Slick, just try and get the jump ahead of that 43. Even if that 43 pits, I'm confident that Slick is the faster car. And there you go.
Radios just came out. Yep, Weechess and Slick are both in. Both leaders are coming in. Is anyone gonna follow? Rox, who has a lower tire, has a shorter run car, should I say? Behind them, there's good pounds with them too.
Ooh, and they just will make it to pit road. I think Weechess got a little bit of a bump from that 24, but is still gonna keep it going. No speeding penalty for that 43.
And Rox will be your new race leader.
Oh, and we have one more coming in, and it's Athen. The one has been falling off a little bit and was getting caught up by 40. Actually got passed by the 48. And now coming down pit road as a cut as well. The 48 coming down pit road as well. Now, we got a lot of people on pit road actually. Citrafari as well.
Pit road between the leaders, Slick and Weechess. Weechess ahead. They're side by side coming out. Slick on the inside, preferred line. Can you get the move done? On cold tires, this is a big time to get the move done, and Slick does get it done.
Oh, but Weechess is coming right back, and he could make the move now in here. Turn number 2, or sorry, turn number 3. Oh, Slick goes wide, and Weechess is going to retake the lead now coming into the straight.
That is not what Slick wanted. Slick's always been struggling in Dirty Year, and he's just put himself back behind Weechess.
And that was a bad place to make a mistake because of how long the straight is. You need to maintain that speed, but he's going to go.
That's dirty. That's dirty. That's filthy. But Slick, thought he needed to get the move
Weech
done right
giving
there. He
it
did.
back.
Weech is not happy, trying to bump him out the way. Slick not budging. What are they going to do into... I don't know what this corner's called. Weech is he going to send it? No, he doesn't. Stays behind, following into the carousel.
Yeah, here we go. Carousel. Oh, Weech just giving the bump. That 24 is not going to be deterred, though. That 43 not able to get by, but here he comes back on the inside now through the kink.
They can't go side by side through here, surely.
Oh, I think the 24 had to lift there. Smart move, but he's going to give up position on the straightaway. 43 now with the bigger run, but now here we go into Canada corner. That's turn number 12. The 24.
They're both beat.
Oh, who's going to hit the slowdown?
None of them.
They don't. None of them hit the slowdown, but the 24 has the run. Now
And
coming in.
He's just been muscling his way by people, and he just continues that streak, pushes Weech out the way, gets the lead, but it's a long straight here. Weech tucked into the draft. What can you do with it?
I think that 24 still has an edge over that 43. He is gaining ground now, 1 car length. But here comes Weech. Now he's sending it in. He's gonna bump 24. That actually helped the 24 a little bit.
Yeah, Slick is just not budging. I don't know what they put into that car. We should try to get his revenge, but that car's just not moving.
The 24.
It's a way better turn than Weech's.
I like how the 24 went through the corner, kept a lot of speed, not afraid to hit the grass there. And that's a good move, especially with that 43, who is not happy at him coming and nearly hitting him off the track. But he might go wide here. He hit the... Oh, he nearly hit the slowdown. Oh, I think he did, actually. He's not accelerating. Oh, never mind. They're going up the hill.
It's uphill, yeah.
Oh, Weech's. Look at Weech's line through there, though. Keeping the speed, and now he's right back up on that 24. Oh, but he's going to go
wide.
Oh, he's
loose. Slick just has to get his head in on pull away, because if this pressure keeps on mounting, he's going to make a mistake eventually.
And Weech is going to be able to keep it going. But that 24 has the advantage and is pulling away now. Make it 6 car lengths as they go into the straight.
We do have to keep in mind, though, Rox
is still not pitted, isn't he?
No, surely he's pit.
No, he hasn't. Or, I think he actually, no, he has. Wait, hold on.
Said he has pit. Did he pit for half a can? I think he did.
Do you think he can make it with half a can here? It'd take around 11% for each lap.
I think the plan's to pit again. I don't think anyone can make the end of the race. That Slick Bill Byron pulling away. Weech losing tons of ground. Rox gaining on Weech.
Okay, so Rox did pit, yeah, but
for half a can. Not making it to the end at all. No chance.
Actually, speaking of which, do you think these guys can make it to the end?
Nah. The only last hit 8-9 laps, I want to say.
That's true, yeah. And I guess going back, let's talk about a little bit of our road course ringers here. Who do you think is one of the strongest in this class in terms of road courses?
I think road courses, I'd have to say Rox, but Rox made... You weren't here for it, but he made tons of mistakes at the start. Lost the lead to Weech and just got lots of penalties. It's all about consistency, and he might not have that here.
I would say the 00 Citrafari is just one of those people who might not be doing so well right now on the ovals, but definitely is better on the road courses. Is sitting 7th, so not anything to write home about, but if he can get to the front and drive away, then I think he would be able to win a race or two on one of these road courses. But right now he's been caught up. Oh, the 48 hitting the slowdown there. That actually might have been faster, but he hit the wall.
He got a wall fling, yeah. It's Athens pressure and Black Mamba now trying to do it around the outside. Gets it done before they even get to the corner.
And what do we think of Athens' performances throughout these races right here? You think you expected a little bit more from him, or do you think he's doing what he's expected to be doing right now?
You'd expect more from him with the time that he puts in. You'd expect him to get it out, but he just, I don't know if it's race pressure, but he just isn't consistent in the race, and that's been shown here, getting lots of penalties.
Yeah, I just sometimes that. Some people who are just really good in the ovals just struggle on the road courses here. And I think with the road course, Citrafar goes a little bit wide there. Oh, everybody going wide. Whoa.
Yeah, but I think getting the best at that on Citri's bumper now.
Yeah, he's still closing in. Citri has to defend as they go up the hill, but Citri has the better run. Athen and Cut are about equal. That's the 48 back there, Black Mamba. But Athen is doing decent on the road course right now. I think he does shine better in the ovals, especially Charlotte. We've seen him do a lot of. He's definitely done a lot of great things there, and it probably will be one of his favorite tracks once we actually do get racing for the season here. And actually, what do you think about CC, the 26 right here on the road course?
CC is how do I even say it? The CC, he's a one-lap merchant. He has no consistency whatsoever. And as the caution comes out, what's that for?
It's the 41 of Pios who is stuck right now, nearly colliding with the 00 Citrifari. This is between turn number 5 and 6 up the hill. 41 trying to get it going. And will do it, but will lose more positions as Aiden, the 8, gets by, and looks like Murillo might do the same thing here as well. The 96 unable. The 41 will get away, and I think the caution that Rox did want to see there, but I think he'll still have to take a full tank of fuel, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would, and he still might not be able to make it to the end of the race. It might be a few miles race.
Now, actually, someone that I want to point out, Slick Bill Byron, who has gotten away from Weechest, has an estimated tire pressure of 3. So, he took the risk there, and it paid off. Weechest would have caught him up with an estimated tire pressure of 5, and Rox there as well with the low tire pressure. So, good on them for the good for them on the caution, as we still have our race back to report on here. As Pios is getting passed by the 96.
Yeah, Pios, before that caution came out, was in the top 4. I'm not sure what happened. Probably spun in the grass, and now he's outside the top 10.
Yeah, Pios was the cause of that caution. Just spun out into the grass through turn number 5. And will be restarting. Well, she's 10th right now, so let's see what happens in the pits. So Citrifari making his way back up to 5th in the top 5 here. That 00 has shown signs of a little inconsistency, but let's see what he can do here. Meaton, actually someone we haven't talked about a whole bunch. Not involved in much things right there, maybe with that altercation with Sup NASCAR, but has remained pretty consistent so far. He is running 4th right now. I think we're a little bit of a sleeper here in terms of the media coverage. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. Beaton's always been one of those consistent guys throughout his entire PSCC career, and most people don't look at him because he doesn't have that pace, but he's always lurking and ready to pounce and take positions.
Now, if I recall, Meaton doesn't have a win in PSCC, correct?
No, he doesn't, but he's gotten close. He's always had pace, just never got the luck.
Yeah, and there's just something about these races. Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck, whether it be a late race caution or a really good pit strategy. That 38 has the capabilities to win. He just needs the stars to align for him in one race. It's around. I think you'd say he's like a Chris Buescher of some sorts. He's just consistent on a lot of the tracks we have here, but just not somebody who can. Or not someone who you'll see regularly competing for the win here, but we'll never see. You never know. Maybe this season could be different. So as pit road is open,
we expect everyone to come down pit road. Yes, they do. I expect some of the back markers to take a gamble, take 2 tires, run short, and come back into pit road. Because I don't think they could make the end of the race.
With 11 to go, that might be the question that's going through everybody's minds here. Can you make it to the end of the race? And if so, will you have to save?
Brock's with a terrible pit stop. He missed his pit stall.
And look at VK. Oh, sorry. I thought VK came out. Oh, but Weechest not able to overtake that 43. Look at Rox. He just lost a lot of spots there on pit road. Look at Athen.
It's
The
a
one
big
car.
mover in the pit road. His pit crew just gained him a lot of positions.
Great job there by that one crew, setting their driver up for success. Now, Rox has fallen back behind Citrafari, and he's gonna have to make his moves quickly if he wants to go back to where he was at least, or even a little bit more. So now Cut the 48 is also behind that 20. Murillo, Aiden, and VK are the ones behind him. Now, I haven't seen the restarts here at Road America, but how would you rate the chaoticness of it all here?
Someone is not going to break for turn 1 or turn 2. And you just have to not be involved, because these past times, it's been CC, the first one that sent the corner, and the last time it was, I can't remember, I think it was Aiden, but yeah, you just have to not be involved in the incident.
So just be able to make it out there. Don't make any enemies. But the problem is, Weechest, that 43 is definitely thinking about what Slick did in turn number 5 a couple laps ago.
Sure.
I think, and he has another chance to get back at that lead. So I'm pretty sure he's thinking that he will have to get through this 24, whether it means putting him off the track or not.
As while we have the chance, let's go through the field and see what everyone's been running. Slick, just running top 5 basically this entire race, and has been the only one that's been able to catch Weechest and really compete with him this entire race. It was Weechest. He got the lead from Rox at the start. Rox had a terrible start. Weechest pulled a 5-second gap. We know he has a short run car though. We'll see if he can run out these 11 laps and maybe his crew fix that. Meehan, like you said, it's always a sleeper, but he finds himself third. He's just consistent. He doesn't make any mistakes and hasn't gotten up into the top 3. Athen, who's running more mid-pack, great stop from him, got him 4th. And Citry, who's just a really good road course racer, in 5th, and that's the top 5.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Citry. A little bit of thinking there's at the restart. What in the heck is happening? Everybody
this is the first time I've seen this.
Everybody's stacking up.
With the third one.
Look at that, 3 wide. I don't think that's going to be allowed. Oh, Athen getting the 3, and around goes the 0-0 in front of the field.
And why did Slick just get flung?
I think, what the heck?
And there are people all over the. What just happened? Someone just. And we have a lot of drivers dead. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, what the heck happened?
And Aiden running under the track. What is going on?
I think someone might have joined the track to. You might have made their way on the track without anyone noticing and pulled a funny stunt.
Yeah. It's gonna take like 10 more minutes for them to organize themselves now.
And now what do you do about... Because any strategy you've had now is basically just thrown out the window.
Yeah. Everyone can make it to the end at this point. It's gonna be a dash to finish.
They might run it back with 11 to go, but I think anyone with 100% fuel is going to be able to make it just about.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to the officials and see what they think about it. Because I don't know what they're planning.
I think it was someone who wasn't authorized to be here. But I guess while we're here, let's take a look at the stats for each driver. So Weechest right now, average position has been running in the top 3 consistently, as reflected by his average position of 1.76. With the average up of 122.12, hasn't been the fastest driver, but again, you don't need to be the fastest driver, you just need to be the most consistent. Slick Byron, as we talked about before, has been running top 3 all day with an average position of 2nd, has just started leading laps. And with a very fast average lap of 115.12, he is definitely one of the fastest drivers here. Roxicity, not far behind, also has led 2 laps, and with a faster average lap here, definitely the fastest driver here. but he's made a couple of mistakes that sent him back a lot. Pios has been dropping off a little bit here, but still is running pretty good. Average position of 4. No laps led, but that's okay. And average lap of 124 seconds, sorry. And again, probably one of the slowest here, but is in the front for a reason. Now, to round up our top 5, Meaton, as we talked about, a bit of a sleepy here. 5th on the average position, no laps led, but a very fast average lap. Is putting down some good lap times. And just needs to do his thing on restarts when the opportunity presents itself. So, do you get any news from the officials?
Yeah, they're gonna roll it back. It's gonna be 11 to go. Let's start at the drop of the green, I mean.
Everybody's stacking up.
It's the third one.
Look at that, 3 wide. I don't think that's going to be allowed. Oh, Athen getting the 3, and around goes the 0-0 in front of the field.
And why did Slick just get flung?
I think, what the heck?
And there are people all over the. What just happened?
Ready?
Oh, yes.
And Athens.
Yes.
And Athens gone.
And the wrecking.
Oh.
So what the
What
fuck?
the
Oh.
And someone's
Oh, is it a hacker?
Finally.
So it's back to being a few
Really?
miles. The third one.
Look. Are they going to set it to 11 to go?
Yeah.
Alright, so with that in mind, are there going to be some drivers who start fuel saving here? Maybe they can make it to the end, but it is kind of hard to fuel save. But there are some downhill sections here on the track that might be the best place to where these guys can save a couple percent of fuel and maybe make up that 1 lap.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hard with being pressured. It's gonna be a mixture of keeping pace while fuel saving, and we're gonna see who has the ability to do that.
And even if you don't make it all the way to the end, you might be able to coast your way to the end, especially when you make it to the final corner. You don't... Oh, actually, never mind. With that hill there...
Big uphill.
Yeah, that big uphill is going to be very, very difficult. If you run out of fuel there, then you're not making it up that hill.
Yeah. As I think we should look at the big movers of this race, because let me pull up the qualifying. I should have done this before I start talking about this. Qualifying, we see Rux starting on pole. Rux is 6th now. He hasn't had the best of times, especially on that restart, which luckily got rolled back for him. But he had a very bad restart last time. Weechess qualified second, stayed second. Has the pace to run up front, has the pace to challenge Slick Bill Byron. We'll see what he brings out after the restart. Slick Bill Byron qualified 3rd, and he's currently 1st. So
Oh.
where you want to be at the moment of the road course for sure. I'm not going to go through everyone. We're going to see the biggest mover.
What about the biggest dropper?
mover?
Biggest dropper, I guess. Who is dropped back of those two? I think it's Joey Sir, right?
I believe so, yeah. No, Joey Sir is about where he qualified, actually.
No, he's fifth. He qualified 5th, but he's all the way back in like 14th right now, I think.
I'm looking for his name. I can't even find it.
He qualified 5th.
Oh yeah, you're right, and yeah, he's close to the back. So biggest dropper, Joey, sir. Biggest gainer, Citry. Qualified second to last, and now he's 5th. The drivers get the yellow flag. They're gonna pace 100. Is it being AFK? Of course he is. No, he's back. He's back. Okay. So how do you think this is gonna play out? You just saw that restart was chaotic. Do you think these drivers are gonna do a better job of it?
If I'm being honest, I don't think so. But I think hopefully race control gets a little bit more strict. Is what they do there. And now people driving down pit road.
I guess they're being allowed to pit, so it's still gonna be a straight dash with 11 to go.
Oh! Giving the bump there to the 1. Oh, and we have we have Aiden and the 48 side by side. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Pios, Joey, Colby, they're 3 wide.
Yeah. When you see who comes out first, this Kobe forgets what stall he was for a second. Gets it back on. Pios is out of their stall. Will he beat Roxelle? Yes, Pios does. Pios gets the lead.
And Athen. Who's gonna make it? I think that's Bill. I think that's Slick, who made it out first there.
I believe so.
And that's gonna be a hard hit for Weechess. But
oh wait, but when you talk about Athen, I just forgot. Athen got moved back to like mid-pack again, and he's second this time. Even a better pit stall.
Yeah, his pit crew has just been on fire today.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stop from that 1. And Citrifari pushed back a few positions now in 6th. It's like Bill Bryan, not where he was, is starting 4th. Rocks as well, big loser there. But Colby has gone his way back up.
Yeah. This might be a lifesaver for Colby. He was stuck in traffic. Maybe he can make a charge for the lead this time.
What are we talking about Manto? He's not running too well right now, is he?
You know, Manto should have been in the booth. He got a last second call at the race. He took it and yeah, he's not doing that.
Yeah, he just hit the tire barrier off of turn number 6.
Yeah.
That's a little interesting there. 44 not doing too well. Isn't Manto alright at road courses at the very least? I thought he would be a road, at least someone who could run decently at the road course.
You would expect him to. He has a lot of road course experience. He's just, I guess it's lack of practice. This was like second for him. Most of these guys here showed up to the first race today, so they have experience. Manto doesn't.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Road America is just a track that's really hard to figure out, especially with all the hills and the braking points here. It's definitely difficult for someone who's tried it. And trust me, I was never really good at Road America. I'm not really good at the road courses anyway. But Road America, I just found difficult. I just found difficult when I was still driving. Anyway, and I agreed this time. So Pios will lead the field. This is the first time today that she will lead a lap. And Athen right behind her. This is the first time he's been in second. And Meaton still in third. Oh, Slick giving the bump there. Oh, that's not good. And Weechess is not going to like that. Look at the... Oh, we got a wrecker in the back. It's the 2. Cress got turned around there, and there they go. 3 wide.
Turn 1. Oh, someone hit the wall fling. That was Manto.
Oh, and Manso not having a good time. There we got another spinner. It's Weechess, the 43. Barreling to the back. Look at the battle for third. Slick, Meaton, and Citry. Here comes VK and Rocks as the top 2 pull away. Slick, Citry, and Colby are in that line. But look at Rocks making a 3 wide. Aggressive move. He knows he needs to make it fast. He wants to contend with that top 3. And looks like that's 32. Oh, look at Citry. He just sent that 20. The 26 just sent the 20. And they're 4 wide up the hill. And CC's just muscling his way through. I don't think race control is going to like that. We got a spinner, and we got a round 3 cars involved in that wreck. Rocks at the slowdown. I think there should be a caution, but we got nothing from race control yet.
No, I don't think they're gonna call it. This is exactly what Pius and Athen want to see. Is Athen's actually on the inside? They call it a caution. Athen trying to get that race back on the inside of Pius and coming to the sweep and right. Athen has the advantage and should get the job done, and he does.
Oh, but Pius is still right there, though. That 41 is not letting up as they go through the straightaway.
How confident on the brakes are they going to be? Athen very confident, maybe too confident, might go wide. Yes, he does. Pius with the run.
Good run from that 41. Athen's going to defend. Pius in the grass, and that's going to about do it, I think. Yeah.
That was a great block from Athen, cutting all Pius' momentum as Athen's going to get the race back. Pius is going to be second, slick from like 6th to 3rd. That's a great restart from him. Kobe up to 4th, too.
And I think the most controversial move there was the 26 CC. Well, did send that 20, it seemed like. But I think he might be thinking of it the other way.
Yeah, we saw 2 big controversial things. CC, I mean, it's a heavy braking zone. You just didn't brake early enough.
And that was a lot of things to digest there. And turn number 5 seems like one of the big hot spots there for a lot of wrecks there. And it does make sense. It's a very, it's a long straightaway. I think one of the longest besides that, besides the run to the hill on the start-finish line. So definitely these guys carrying a lot of speed there, and it depends on how many drivers are ahead of you and how confident you are on the brakes, but clearly everyone just a little too angsty to get, or a little too impatient to get to the front there.
Yeah, as I think we should start talking about strategy. Who do you think's gonna pit for tires here?
I think, let's see, so Athen is on 7s, Pios is also on 7s. I think they were thinking of just doing long run and just saving enough fuel, but now with that caution out, they definitely have to take a lower tire pressure here, and they're going to fill up on gas. They definitely can make it to the end unless theirs is an overtime. So I think everybody here comes down to pit and try to make their stop a really good one. Now Athen has that benefit. He has one of the best pit crews in the race so far. So let's see if they can let's see if they can keep that one car in the front there.
Yeah, because the worst thing you want to be in is the midfield right now with those restarts being as chaotic as they are. You want to stay out of the mess and just clean air on your front bumper.
Yeah, that's just one of the benefits of being in front. You don't have anyone that's going to stack you up. You can just get out of there. And for second as well, it kind of translates too. Unless the car in front of you is just really slow. It's just nice just to follow that car for a little bit, and then you can start battling when everybody is just out doing their own thing and like 14 seconds behind you. As they come on a pit road here, let's see how everybody's stop shapes up to be.
Yep.
I think that was a good move there. CC, a little bit too much on the inside of rocks, but we'll keep it clean at it. 3 wide there, and actually,
everything looks clean at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, Citry just hit the one. Oh, that benefited the one so much there.
Yeah. Let's look at this. Meehan. Sterling.
Rocks.
Meehan only took right side. Same with rocks.
I think so too. Yeah. Oh, Meehan seems confused. What's that? Oh, never mind.
That's an interesting strategy call from Rocks and Meehan on a road course of all places. You take 2 tires?
No, but I like the strategy here because of just how chaotic everything's going to be. You could see that the top 2 and top 3 were just getting away from the rest of the field there, and I just think they just want that clean air and they just don't want to focus on the guys behind them. So a good move there. Pios, I think, is on 3rd. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Pios might be the first one. No, I think she might have taken 2 as well.
No, I think Pios took 4. I think.
Oh, maybe Athen didn't have as good as a pit stop as he wanted.
Yeah. So If Rox and Meaton really did take 2 tires, and it's going to be if they can get away at the start, because they're going to get hunted down by Pios, Athen, and Slick.
But I like the move. Rox is the fastest driver here. He's putting up average laps or his average lap right now is 113.6. So that 20 car definitely has a lot of pace. I think if he can get away from all the carnage, he'll definitely just ride away to victory. At 38 as well, again is actually is not that slow. 160, just a little bit slower than that 20, but again, consistency is a key, and Meaton has not been that bad according. Sorry,
that wrong for Meaton this whole race. From what I've seen, consistency's gone up to the top 2, and he's looking for that first place position right now.
So now, just about to come to the restart zone here. Oh,
and he's getting turned by Citry.
Not sure what's
they
happening.
Keep it straight. Yeah.
Oh,
hopefully
Slick hit the slowdown.
Right
Yeah, Slick hit the slowdown, and VK there we go now going. Let's hope they don't wreck again here. As we come to the restart zone, it's going to be Rox leading us for the first time here. Car 20, position 1. Let's see how he fares. Now coming to the restart zone here, what are they doing? They are stacking up there as we going. Citry, I think he jumped the restart, and VK falling back, 3 wide behind him. Now let's focus on the lead here. Rox with a clean turn number 1, and Athen and Pios already battling. And see, this is what we talked about. Athen lost a bit of time there, and me and the 20 are allowed to get away. And Pios coming back on the outside there. They are still stacking up. Some NASCAR is a little slow there. But now Athen and Pios are battling. Meaton is still within the reins of that 1, but that 41 is lurking behind. And now on the brakes. Oh wow, the 41 with the big move on the inside. Can she do it? I think she can. She pushed that 1 up the hill, and that 1's gonna get that position back. But here comes Slick.
Right now, Meaton's the best friend of Rox.
Oh, we got a car around.
Right now, Meaton's is Rox's best friend. I'm stuttering. Meaton's blocking them from Rox, letting Rox pull away. Athen still can't find a way around Meaton. Athen trying to look around the outside. Superior tires, superior grip. Can't get it done. Decides to go for the run instead and doesn't get it. Meaton just gets a really good run out that carousel.
It's definitely easier to defend on a road course than it is on an oval, and Athen's learning about that right now. What happened to Slick?
Slick's hard into the wall on the kink in the grass too. What's he doing? What's going on?
Meaton just set that corner a little bit too much, and Athen's gonna get the position. And Rox has not been able to get away as much as he wanted. Athen can hunt him down right here.
Slick's around.
What happened to that 24? He's stuck on the track. He can't get it moving until everyone's got past him, and still not able to get it straight on. That 24, one of the best cars all day, now finds himself last and needs a caution to get back into this race.
The heartbreaker for Slick. He's been a contender this entire race, and now he's at the back, having spun off the grass. As we go back to the front,
what happened to Pios? That 41 has dropped all the way back.
I think she just got muscled out of the way, to be honest with you.
And looks like Clone producer here is saying she did hit a slowdown, and that's brutal for that 41. But here comes Athen as we go back to the battle for the lead. 20 trying to defend against the 1 here. The 1 gonna have to go on the outside, but can he do the switchback? And he is on the inside of that 20 with the better run there. I think he's gonna get the move done. And great job there by the 1.
Rox has to reply right now. He doesn't have the tires to keep up with Athen. As Rox has a big run, he's gonna send it down the inside, confident on the brake.
Oh no, that's too much, and Athen gets pushed out.
Rox dooring Athen. Athen's on the inside of the carousel. This should be a done move for Athen. As they door bang out of the carousel, Athen clears Rox.
And you know who likes to see what's happening up front? Meaton right here. That 38 had just caught up about 3 car lengths, but Athen is getting away from that 20.
Oh, but we really should start talking about Citry with all that battling that's been going on. Citry's gained like 2 seconds on this lead back.
Oh, I think Rox overcooked that corner, and he's gonna be in the grass. There goes Meaton through, but Athen also I think hit the slowdown, and Meaton now with a chance. to get back past that one with the worst tires, though. Unfortunately, we probably know he did take 2 tires there, and Athen should be good to go unless if he makes a mistake onto that grass. And Citri also now in this pack. They're still battling hard behind it. It looks like Weecha just hit a slowdown, and he's not happy.
Meehan's well wide into turn 1, opens the door for Rox. Rox muscling his way through into turn 2. Rox gets the move done before the corner. What a move is Citri's now on the bumper of Meehan. Caught up the 5-second gap that he was down on the restart. Let's see what they can do into turn 3.
And I think there's going to be a battle for second here. I think Athens long gone. As long as he doesn't make a mistake, that one car should be going to victory lane today.
I agree. You can already see the gap forming.
With Rox and Meehan on 2 tires, Citri with the 4 fresh tires here. What can he do? Oh, Meehan with a big move there, trying to keep the throttle going, but had to lift off. And here comes Citri. That 00 now, nearly on the outside. Is going to do a switchback, but he cuts the corner. That's going to slow him down, I think.
It does. But Citri still has a good run, good turning into the carousel. Pressure to Meehan on the exit. Can Citri get the better exit? Yes, he does. It's the run down to the king.
I think they're just about equal there, actually. Rox try to catch up to that one here as on the long straightaway. Athen hits the slowdown here on his last lap, and he might have just done it again.
Oh, no.
The grow! That's when you ran to the one, and here comes Meehan and Citri.
Meehan helping Rox for some reason. As they go into the last corner, Rox goes defensive. Meehan looking around the outside. Can he get it done? He's still there. They're 3 wide on exit. Citri on the inside. Oh, Rox gets turned by Meehan.
That's not what he wanted to do there. The 38 helping the 20 just killed his chances. Citri with the 4 fresh tires able to get around them both, and now he's in prime position to win the race.
I don't know what Athen and Rox was doing. Rox should have easily gone around Athen, plows it to the back of Athen, invites Citri back, and that's just how it ended up. Rox gets dumped by Meehan.
And look who's in the top 3 right now. 26 able to make it past and is in the top 3 right now, but let's see what he can do with Athen and Rox behind him. Let's see how Meehan fares up against that against the 00. That 00 has fresher tires, but again, could make a mistake here. But the problem is Citri is just more consistent than I think. He's more consistent when he has the lead. And that's what I was talking about before, that 00. I think he's going to be a tough cookie. And let's see here, that 26. Oh, Athen again hitting the slowdown. Oh, Rox sending it way too far.
You can start seeing the 2 tire runners starting to struggle, and as you said, Athen pressuring Rox again, trying to get a good run. They're about equal, as Kobe's being brought into this fight.
19 Dodge is coming fast with these guys. With Rox with only 2 tires on that last pit stop. Oh, what a move, the 19, right down on the inside of the one.
Kobe very confident on the brakes into Canada corner and just gets the move done. What a move by Kobe, as now he has to focus on defense. Athen trying to get that good run off that final corner. Kobe gets a better run though. It tucks into the draft of Rox.
But Athen's still right behind that 19 car. And Citrifari is just all but checked out at this point. With 2 to go, any mistake by him actually just might. He still might be able to keep the lead from that 38, especially with the tire advantage he has. But Rox and VK now are about to start battling here. VK definitely with the fresher tires and is a good road course ringer here, but Rox is very good at defending his position, especially on Road America. What we saw from him against Athen. VK not with a good run there on the straightaway, not what he wanted to see. But look at the braking there. That's too much. I think the 19 overshot it, and now he's in the grass up the hill.
Yeah, but you can just see how confident Kobe can be with the brakes with those 4 fresh tires. As I say that, Athen looks around the outside Kobe. Kobe shuts that door. Is Athen going to reply on the brakes? No, he can't.
But he might actually just get the reply on the run there. VK just sending the corner and not making it work. Here comes the 1 once again.
I think at this point, it'll be smarter for Athen to just work with Kobe. This battle is letting Rock pull away. As Athen with a run on Kobe, what's he gonna do with it? Decides to stay behind Kobe for the time being.
Not bad of a move, but with 2 to go, it could be a risk that might not work out in his favor. But here we go, the 1 past the 19, and I think the 19 hit the slowdown there. As we come to the white flag, Citrafari, the 00, up the hill and will cross the checkered flag. Well, the white flag, not the checkered flag. Sorry. Hits the white flag one more time around. Road America, 00 there. Been consistent and has avoided the lap 22 scuffle that's that went down there. Able to get ahead of 38.
Into the wall and he spins. He somehow keeps it straight, but Kobe goes through. And I don't know how Athen kept that car straight. He slammed the wall.
That 1 has just been struggling. I think the tire fall off has just been really bad for him.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, because he's just been falling off, even though he took 4 tires.
Oh, the
he's letting rocks go as Kobe goes very wide. Wall fling Kobe into Athen. Athen under pressure from Aiden around the outside. He gets that move done. That's unfortunate for Athen.
And we'll meet here, that 38. I think he could have definitely been in a battle with the 00 right now. But right now, second place is definitely what he'll take for the day, especially running up in the top 4. A result that I think a lot of the the team owners would like to see. Now, CC in that top 3. And your opinions on that?
I mean, CC is not someone we've seen up here all day, but he's making it count when it matters most. And that's what you need in NASCAR. It doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish.
Oh, but he might be in the grass there. Able to keep it going. He's got 1 more corner to try and get past Meaton. And he's not going to be able to do it, I don't think. As Citrafari now up the hill to the checkered flag. The 00 takes home the win here at Road America.
What a win from Citri. You can see on the announcements, the league owners are not happy with this. But Citri proving them wrong and getting the win in Road America. One of the hardest tracks on the schedule.
And Rock's 4th, VK 5th, Athens 6th. The guys who are Rocks and Athens just running in the top 2 there and couldn't make it work. Mutually assured the destruction, apparently, basically.
I mean, yeah, they just self-destructed. They focused on each other way too much, invited others into the battle, and they just lost it themselves.
And I guess just really unfortunate. We just battling back to 8th there. Great run at the end of the race, but got unlucky on the restart and just couldn't recover from there. I think it was just too late for that 43 to make any move, but able to get back into the top 10. That 43, unfortunate for him, but a good comeback there. What
happened to Weechest, none of it was his fault. He really just got bullied around, pushed around, just got spun off.
But again, yeah, I feel like Road America is just a test of endurance to see if you can just remain as consistent as you can, especially on the restarts. When things get heated, you'll tend to make a lot more mistakes that'll just cost you even more.
Were these worms in the booth? Did you look at chat?
I did not. What was in the chat? I didn't see it.
They said, "Can they hack again this stuff as who are these worms in the booth?" Dude, they're nuking the whole place. Oh my god, that's my key to leave the game.